Hello and welcome back to my Resident Evil 3 board game solo survival horror playthrough. Today we are working on scenario 2, which is Uptown 1, Deathly Stillness. Much like Downtown 1 and the upcoming Commercial 1 scenarios, this introduces more of the rules of the game into it, in this case in the form of corpse tokens, which are obviously dead bodies. If you end a movement on them, or you take an action on the score that they're on, you have to roll the black die. And if you roll the umbrella symbol, it becomes a zombie. It gets replaced with a zombie. There are attention cards that make it that when they're pulled, any zombies killed that turn, or potentially longer in this game, just turn into corpse tokens. So they can build up, and there's also some tension cards that'll be like, all corpse tokens on this tile suddenly become zombies. So pretty easy to find yourself around, which it seems to be the big thing for this scenario, as the only enemy is zombies. And there's already 3 corpse tokens on the ground. This scenario also introduces Archways, which are these empty door frames, and Barricades, which are these empty door frames with rubble in them. Anywhere connected by an archway acts as if it was an open door, so the tiles are linked between any archways. So Jill's over here, and if I went down here and shot at this zombie or attacked that zombie, then this zombie and this zombie would both react and start moving closer because they're connected through these 2 archways. There is an item in the game which I'm guessing is probably the toolbox, because that's one of the 2 items added in this scenario for the B deck. The other one being the boutique key for this door, behind which is the campaign progression for Uptown 2. But there is an item that lets you barricade archways so that it blocks things off. You can also spend an action to destroy a barricade, making it just an archway again. I believe those are the only new rules introduced here. So let's see. At the beginning of the outbreak, most of the fighting took place uptown. Now, several hours later, an unsettling stillness is taking hold of this tragic battleground. Walking through, you see hastily erected barricades, replacing doors that collapse under the weight of the undead assault, unmoving corpses visible through the gaps. The scenario takes place in the Raccoon City streets. In this scenario, the characters must collect the item C and campaign progression tokens. They may choose to successfully complete the scenario anytime after these objectives are met. If all the characters are on the same tile and there are no enemies on that tile. Actually, was the last one... Alright, so the last one you just had to get the lighter fluid item to complete the scenario. This one you have to get both of these to leave. So, item C is over here with these 2 corpses, campaign progression's up there. The boutique key is one of these 2 B items, the other one obviously being the toolbox we were talking about. And yeah, we're still playing as Jill. She is at full health. We have a fully loaded handgun, first aid spray, knife, our green, blue herb, and handgun bullets, leaving us with 3 items left over in our 3 item slots left over in our inventory. There's quite a few items along the way, so the item box there is probably going to get used this time around. Special rules for this level are abandoned location, much like Downtown 1, and I'm guessing the same for Commercial 1, even though I haven't looked at it yet. If the tension deck runs out, you just shuffle it back in. And Grizzly Reanimation. Whenever a character performs a search action and removes item C, replace all corpses on that same tile and link tiles with zombies. So, at the very least, those two are going to become zombies as soon as I pick up item C. The tension deck will add Tough Hide, Dead Rising, and Splintering Wood cards added into it as well. And the encounter tables are different for every scenario, so we'll go through those once we get to them. So, let's get to it. Let's see here. I'd like to have as little time with the enemies directly around me as possible. So, we're going to go 1, we're going to spend 2 to break down this barricade. Which I'm kind of surprised, and actually I'll probably wind up asking this on the Facebook group on the rules discussion, why they didn't have it. Breaking down a barricade causes quote-unquote sound that draws enemies closer like it would if you were attacking. Because I feel like that would be a thing, but I don't think I saw that in the rules. I'm actually going to double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure that's not there. Barricades. Barricade connects 2 tiles, blocks movement and line of sight in the same way as a wall. Character in the same square as a barricade may spend an action to flip the barricade token to the opposite side, creating an archway. That's if you're using the cardboard tiles, not the actual 3D terrain. Once a barricade token has become an archway, it can't be changed back to the barricade unless a special rule enables a player to do so. So yeah. So I would think that would be something, but I guess not. So that was 1, 2 to break it, 3 to step in. This is a yellow room. The encounter table for the yellow room is 6 is empty, 5 is a corpse, 4 is a corpse and unease, or persisting unease, which means this room becomes another yellow room again. Next time somebody comes onto it, which is gonna be me most likely, I would have to roll again. 3 is 1 zombie and 1 corpse token. 2 is 1 zombie and persisting unease, same thing. And then the umbrella symbol, as always, in this case, is roll on the amber table instead. So let's see what we get here. Sorry about the flickering light. We've got a light that's going out that we're kind of waiting to die here. Well, it kind of adds to the ambiance of playing a Resident Evil game, right? So I think this will be visible here. 5 is 1 corpse token, which the spawn points, there's 1 under me, and there's 1 under where the yellow was, so we're going to put it there, where I don't have to go. And so let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop here on item A. Attention card is all clear. So next turn, we are going to pick up that A item, which is a green herb. I'm actually also going to double check this. The book talks about that you can combine herbs. I don't think it mentions a limit, but thematically, in the actual video game, you can only do a max of 3 herbs combined together. I'm going to ask about this as well, because I think that was the same way it was in Resident Evil 2, the board game. but it doesn't say here. It just says the herbs can be mixed in place as a single item. So, for now, I'm going to keep it as a separate item. Hey, it makes life harder for me, so whatever. So that's 1, 2. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot as well. When all the zombies would have reacted by moving. So he moves there. He moves there. He moves there. That was from the end of last turn. These archways are already going to take a minute to get used to, even though it shouldn't be that difficult since I've been playing with doors in these games for the last 2 years now. Okay. So I was one to pick it up. 2 to move. 3 to open door. This is a green room, so no worries there. 4 to step through. Zombies move. Tension card is all clear. So now we might as well leave the door open because I'm not going to go back and barricade that door, that archway there most likely, so that corpse is going to be connected to this pathway anyway. The other thing... a section about the item box real quick. Characters in the same or an adjacent square to an item box may spend an action to place any number of items into the item box. Okay. So, right now, I'm going to spend my first action putting the green herb in the item box that I just collected. 2, 3 to open the door. And from here, we are going to spend 3 bullets attacking that zombie. Taking us from 15 to 12. Two medium evades and a push. Well, that didn't help. So he gets pushed back, and he moves forward. And he moves forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was the end of the action. So he moves in there, moves forward. Forward. Tension card. All clear. I believe I've got another handgun bullet. Yes, I do. I've got another handgun bullet inside the item storage. So I might actually wind up using this handgun bullets I've been carrying for a bit. I'll spend 3, take us down to 9 for another attack. I got a push and a large evade, so I get a free movement out of that. So he goes there, he goes there, he goes there, I'm going here. 2 to get to 7 for my third action. Really? Well, I got a large evade and a medium evade. See, this game can be really rough. So he's going to move there, he's going to move there, he's going to move there. They're all closing in. And I'm going to try and knife this zombie. And it's a push. So, that did absolutely nothing. I have wasted 8 bullets and achieved nothing except getting cornered. Always know when to run and not to fight. Tension card is... Oh, wait, they all move now. Because it's reaction phase. So now, I got that. I got 2 zombies on me and 1 right in front of me. Tension card, all clear. Well, we are going to try and dodge past this entire mess. Because we need to get some room clear here. So we have 2 dice to evade. We need a medium evade to get past the 2 on our square currently. And we've got us a medium evade, so sneak past them. Trying to evade again. 2 blast symbols. So I don't evade, I take damage. And if I recall, that will stop my movement, but I get to push the zombie out of the square, if I recall. Okay, yeah. So, I take 1 damage from the zombie, but I do get to push it, which is nice. And so that was 2. I'm going to spend 3 to break down the barricade. I'm going to have to go that way eventually.
Really?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, you making a video of you?
Yeah.
Really?
You're on candid camera. Ha! Nah, nobody gets to see your ugly face. It's fine. Good. Okay. So, break down the barricade because I'm going to have to go back through that way to get to the boutique later. And then 4th action, I'm going to move here. I've got my horde of followers now. Ooh, this is gonna suck. Tension card drawn was Deepening Paranoia, which, if you'll recall from the last game, if the next character is on the same tile at the start of the tension phase as they began their turn on, they must draw 2 additional cards. So, right now, most of the tiles around me are linked. Because of the archways. This, this, and this, and this, and this all count as 1 tile. So the only tile that I can get to avoid drawing 3 tension cards is this one. And I'd have to go through the horde to get to it. So I think in this case I'm just going to have to bite the bullet because, well, in a metaphorical sense anyway, We're not quite there yet in the game. But because I don't want to try and have to try and get through that mess of zombies to get back right now. I'm going to try and kite them around. So it may come back to bite me in a big way. 1, 2, 3, 4. When their turn there, they will all move there. And I have to draw 3 tension cards. First one, all clear. Second one, all clear. Third one, all clear. Could have been a lot worse. But at the same time, could have cleared out some of the bad cards that way too. So, okay, we got B item, drawn it. It is the boutique key that we need. Awesome. So we know that B token is the toolbox for making barricades. So that was 1. 2, 3, 4. They're gonna move. Tension card. Lurching Gate. During the next player's turn, all enemies move 1 extra square. So they're gonna close some distance here in a second. Not a lot of distance, but they're gonna close some distance. Okay, so starting off, I'm gonna take an action to destroy this barricade. I'm not going in there yet. I'm going to get up to the boutique and then I'm going to double back around, because if I go through the boutique, or if I go straight for item C, there's going to be at least 5 zombies around me, and those 3 are going to block me off in the meantime. So we're going to try and lead them out and about. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 2. Tension card. Splintering Wood. Flip the closest barricade to show an archway. If there are no barricades on the plain area, replace the closest non-locked, non-one-way door with an archway. Actually, that's gonna make life a little bit easier. That's a red card for me, because that's gonna save me an action breaking down this barricade. So hey, that's nice. I mean, in the long run, probably a terrible thing, but it helps out here. So, 1 to open the door, 2 to step through. It's a yellow room. We got a 2, which spawns a zombie, and this room counts as unexplored again. So I'm not gonna bother picking up that token. And it either spawns a zombie on the square I'm at, or an adjacent square. Or, this is the biohazard tokens are here and here. So, get 1 of our zombies. And we'll actually spawn him on the same square with Jill here. So we are going to attempt to dodge. We just need a small dodge. We've got a large dodge there. So So that was 1 to open the door, 2 to step through, 3, 4. He is going to move there. And these ones are going to take the path of least resistance to get to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they're all going to go this way. Tension card. All clear. Alright. Now we're going to make a run for that amber room. 1, 2, 3. The amber tile on the 6 is empty. On a 5 we get a corpse and persisting unease. On a 4 it's a zombie. On a 3 it's a zombie and grave wind to open the closest non-locked, non-one-way door. On the 2 it's 2 zombies. An umbrella symbol, it's 2 corpses and restless dead. At the end of this character's tension phase, replace each corpse on this tile with a zombie, which includes the link tiles, so that would animate him as well. And that guy. So, let's hope it's not a 1. That's a 2. It's only slightly better. 2 zombies. So, clear that off. We've got 2 spawn points, 1 there, and 1 there. I was kind of hoping for the 1 zombie in grave wind, because I kind of wanted to open the door. Of course, that would just get the other zombie in on the action of everything else being linked to me. So, I guess it is what it is. So that was 3. I am going to spend my final action using my handgun bullets to fully reload my gun. Because the handgun bullets actually load 8. So because I'm at 7, it takes me back up to max 15. So there we go. So he's going to move here. He's going to move here. Move there. Actually, wait, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. That could go either way, so they'll continue on this way. Because zombies are done like that. And tension card. Dead Rising. Fantastic video game. Roll the encounter die. If the umbrella symbol is rolled, replace each corpse on this tile with a zombie. If there are no corpses on this tile, spawn a corpse on the closest biohazard symbol. Whew! That's a bullet dodged. Okay, so next action. Is going to be risky, but it's what we're going to do. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to draw that item A card, which is a green herb. Might want to use it in a minute. Take that off. And 4 to move here, which means I got to roll on the I have to roll on the black die to see if that corpse animates. And it does. Awesome. And that was my last turn. So, the zombie on my square attacks. I've got a large evade. This one moves into my square. This one moves there, there. Okay, things are getting hairy. Probably should have just gunned it for the door. Okay, and tension card is all clear. Real quick, because there's only two cards in the item B deck, the boutique key and the toolbox. And we already got the boutique key. I'm gonna look at the toolbox item real quick. Okay, it's got a key symbol, so it would be discarded at the end of. It'd be discarded at the end of the scenario. Because I think an A item would be nice, it could be helpful, but the toolbox is really only going to help me set up barricades, and right now I don't think, with the way I'm going to need to be running, that I'm going to have a turn to stop and barricade anything. That wouldn't hinder me. I mean, maybe if I could get to here, I could barricade that or that. It would slow. Well, if I could get to there, I'd barricade that one, because it would stop all the horde from coming through. But we might have to run them all around the gamut there. Okay, well, is what it is. Let's try and dodge past these two to get the hell out of here. That's a medium dodge. Hey, look, my first damage roll of the entire game, and I'm not attacking. Okay, so medium dodge past them. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we're gonna open the door this way. 4. You move, you move, you move, you move. They move. Tension card, all clear. Yeah, I'm just gonna be trailing a whole bunch of zombies behind me. Okay, the next couple rounds are gonna go slow because I'm gonna. Well, they're gonna go slow in terms of anything actually happening, because this is what I'm gonna do. 1, 2 to use the boutique key and open the door. So discard the boutique key. Which also opens the door. 3 to step through, which is going to have me rolling on the amber table, which is a 2, which spawns 2 more zombies. I'm glad I did that right now, because I was trying to figure out what was going to come out of this. So that takes that out. So that was 1, 2 to open, 3 to step through, 4 to go back. So gonna move there, gonna move there, gonna move there, move there, move there, move there. Please don't give me one that makes them all move 1 square. All clear. So I'm gonna move here. Actually, I'm gonna move 2. So I'm gonna end my turn after moving there. So these 2 are moving here. He's joining them. He's moving there. They're moving there. There. Tension card. All clear. Because we are basically going to try and just kite all of these guys, or as many of them as we can get, down the alleyway. So we're going to take it slow to let these guys catch up on the whole train. And then we're going to book it to try and get that and then get back down this way and possibly grab those on the way. Because if I can get the toolbox on the way back while they're all back there and barricade the store, then that's going to be a pretty good win. Or I guess I could just close that door, but still. We're going to move 1 and we're going to end our turn. So these 3 are going to move there. These 3 are going to join together. By no stretch of the imagination is this an ideal situation. I've got 10 zombies on my butt. Okay, tension card. All clear. So, move forward 1. They move forward 1. They move forward 1. He moves forward 1. They move forward 1. I'm probably going to dodge around them. So they move forward 1. He moves forward 1. He moves forward 1. They move forward 1. Tension card. All clear. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to spend one of my actions this turn to use the green herb I was forgetting I had to go back to full health. Because that might be important in a second to have as much health as possible. So like I said, this is going to be a real risky move. So I'm going to stand here and let them get 1 closer. Again, if the tension deck running out was an issue, would absolutely not want to do this. But because it just keeps refreshing the scenario, tension card is all clear. Those last three are going to block me off along the way. I'm going to have to dodge past them. But we'll come to that in a minute. We're going to move one. Okay, now they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could legitimately go either way. You know, it's stupid. I'm gonna make it fun though. So we're gonna send them this way. I could make my life easy and have them go the other direction, but okay, so tension card. All clear. We're gonna go 1, 2 to pick up that item card, which is a green herb. Probably need it. So that was 2, 3, 4. Okay. Tension card, all clear. Now let's see if this trick pays off. 1, 2. Trying to dodge pass. Need a large dodge. Don't got one. I take 1 damage. I get to push one of the zombies out of the square, which helps. So now I only need a medium dodge. I got a large dodge. So that's my 4th action. These 2 are going to follow me. He's going to go there. They're going to go there. 3, 4, 5. He's going to actually go backwards. Tension card. All clear. So I need to dodge past these 2. Don't get it. Get to push 1, but it wasn't an attack, so none of the others move. We have to get a small dodge now. And we've got a medium dodge. So that's 2, 3, and we'll close this door, cutting them all off from us for 4. Tension card, all clear. Accidentally drew a narrative card. Okay, well, that bought us a little bit of breathing room. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Screw it, we'll go do this. 1, 2, 3 to draw the A card, which is a red herb. So I'm going to mix that with my green herb. So that'll let me heal 3 health levels now. And then 4 to go to this B item, which we know is the toolbox. Tension card, all clear. Starting off, grabbing the toolbox. Flip an archway token, the square to the barricade side. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Tension card, all clear. Using the toolbox to put the barricade back on there so that if The tension card that opens the door comes back up. Then they'll still have to get through a barricade for the board. So, we're kind of free and clear right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tension card, all clear. 1. Alright, what do we get in this room? Umbrella symbol. It was cockeyed, but I'm going to keep it. Roll on the amber table. 5. 1 corpse and persisting unease. So the next time somebody comes on here, it's still a yellow one. So, we're going to put the corpse token, the spawn points are here and here. We're going to put the corpse token on here because you don't have to... I think you have to roll to move away from the corpse token. I think it's just stopping on it. Nope, I have to make sure I don't trip on the corpse on the way out. So, either way, it's not as much of a thing. So, I'm most likely not going to be coming back here. So, it's a 6. So, nothing happens. Move there for 1. 5. Crap, I never went into the boutique. Well, I might be screwed. It was another green herb, so I've mixed that with the green and red mix. Well, this is going to be tough. Not impossible, but it's going to be tough. So it's 2, 3, 4. So I am going to have to roll on that amber table again because I forgot all about the boutique. When you're trying to be really smart about doing things, don't forget where you have to go and block yourself off. So, tension card. Vigor Mortis. Enemies on the same tile as this character immediately perform a reaction. Sweet. There's no enemies on this tile. So that's a freebie. Let me see here. Make sure. Nope, I had to double check. If it's unable to resolve the text on the tension card, for example, it would spawn additional enemies where none are available, place the card in the discard pile and draw 2 more. So, maybe not so good. All clear. All clear. Fine enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Rolling on the yellow. It's a 6, so nothing happens. And that corpse is suddenly a lot more in the way. Screw it. I'm going to ignore the corpses. 4 to end there. Tension card, all clear. This is going to wake up all of those corpses. So, draw item C. Our C item is the battery, which unlocks Downtown 3. So that gives us 6 items. And Grizzly Reanimation. We've got 1, 2, 3. But that was only my first action, so 2, 3. Have to roll on the yellow table again. Come on, 6. 6. Awesome. Nothing happens. That was 1, 2, 3. 4 to close the door. Trap them in there. So he's going to move. Tension card. Sounds outside. If this character leaves their current tile during their next turn, the player must draw 2 extra tension cards in the tension phase. So, I have to stay here for an extra turn, which actually I wouldn't have made it out anyway, so. Okay. Well, we are gonna spend 3 bullets to kill him, hopefully. Large evade, medium evade, and a push. So I get a free movement. And he gets pushed. So he goes there. I go there. So that was my first action. Second action, we're going to do it again. Push and a medium evade. So actually what I should have done, I should have pushed him into my square because then I could have pushed him behind me. Well, a bit late for it. So that was second action, and now I'm just going to try and knife him to death. Push. So I guess that's 3 and 4. It's a large evade, so I just get to move out of the square. Actually, no, I take a damage. He gets pushed from me pushing him back after the damage, and then I get to move. So actually that worked out. I took an extra damage, but it worked out. Okay. So he moves 1, tension card, death rattle. Spawn a zombie in the same square as the character. Okay, well, we're going to dodge past. Absolutely going to dodge past. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go there. He's going to go there. Tension card. Deepening Paranoia. If the next character is on the same tile at the start of their tension phase, as they begin to turn on, they must draw 2 additional cards. But that's okay because we can duck into that room, which is a separate tile, unlike the archway tiles, which are all linked. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. He moves, tension card, all clear. 1, 2, 3 to break it down. Again. 4. All clear. 1, 2. Yeah, this will work. This will work perfectly. So I'm going to end my turn here after 2. Cornered. Locate the tile closest to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on the tile with the highest threat level and place them on this character's tile on the closest spawn point. So, all the zombies have the same threat level, which works out nicely. So, oh wait. Oh yeah, that door was open, so actually he became a zombie too. And I'm gonna roll an evade because he would have become a zombie. I don't know what the amount of turns I've taken if he would have caught up with me or not. But I'm gonna roll that as probably at least in his square at least once. And I take another damage for that. So let's see, hang on. Got that. He woke up. He moved 1. Danced around. He moved 2. Got out. He moved 3. Went to there. He moved 4. So actually I'm going to roll another one because most likely I probably would have been his square twice. But I dodged that time. And yeah, he's probably right there. So, don't mess around with corpses. So I am at... I've got 2 hits left before I'm beaten. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. He moves there, 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 there. Tension card. Tough hide. For 1 round, zombies which are killed are replaced with corpses. Thankfully, I'm not about to be killing any zombies. Okay. One, I'm going to close the door. Two, I'm going to spend my first aid spray to go back up 3 health levels. 1, 2, 3. So I'm back at full. Three, 4, stepping there collects the campaign progression path for Uptown 2, which is now unlocked. Yeah, unlocked. And as soon as I get that, and I'm on a tile with no enemies, which I am, I can declare the end of the scenario. So, we have beat the scenario. Woo! So, starting off. Reset ammunition to 15. Heal each character by 2 levels. I was going to use one of the herbs, but the first aid spray is going to work in this case because discard any scenario items in the character's inventory or item box. There are none. They've both been discarded already. Shuffle any discard item A cards in the item day deck. So that's that green herb and that handgun bullet. So I'll get those shuffled in. And then, if there are no first aid sprays in any character's inventory or the item box, place first aid spray from the starting item cards in the item box. So basically I spent that first aid spray because I knew I'd get a freebie, which I'm then going to take back for the next level. Shuffle tension deck and discard piles together to refresh. Discarding remaining ink ribbons. Increase city danger level by 1. So our danger level is now sitting at level 4 or 3 up from the start, depending on how you look at it. I'm taking that first aid spray because Commercial 1, which is the next scenario for us, connects to the RPD, and that's where Nemesis is going to show up for the first time. So I'm going to want everything I can. Oh, I'm going to put the battery in the item deck, and I'm going to take the handgun bullets out. And that does it for this scenario. Uptown 1 has been successfully completed. We got the nice little marker there that'll go on it. Somewhere in here is the nice little marker that'll go on it. There it is. Just sit that there. We've unlocked Uptown 2 and Downtown 2. And yeah. Next time we get a mini boss fight in the form of Nemesis. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it. But hope you all have a great day.